Happy New Year. We're back for another try-on, our very first try-on for 2021. So I'm really excited to be able to show you some of our January drop. We've got a lot coming this year and it's going to be a bumper. So first of all, you've got to excuse the sneakers. You know I love sneakers, but I think some of you may have seen on my stories, I did my ankle a couple of weeks back, so it's still strapped. So that's not a fashion accessory you can see on my ankle. It's actually just, I've still got my ankle a little bit strapped. So look, enough about me and let's get into the clothes today. So I am covering off our January, or some of our January drop, which predominantly I've got a theme of, it's really these summery blues, as well as some platinum silvers through it. And so the first few items I've got to take you through is a little bit of a boho theme that I've got running through with a few of the other drops that you'll start to see. But it's effectively a label called Iris Maxi, the label, and has got some beautiful dresses that with that boho themed look that I think you'll all really love. And then I've got some new Lulu Australia summer collection for you to have a look at as well. So let's kick off. First thing off the list is what's called the Chelsea dress, and this is like a premier fabric. It's actually an exclusive print fabric, and it's a mix of bamboo and rayon, so it's a bit more of a premium fabric. This dress is just gorgeous. I think when I saw it, I fell in love with it instantly. So I'll come a bit closer so you can actually see there. So you'll actually see it's a flutter sleeve on the top here. It's on both sides with this amazing print on it, which is a really like a jungle print on it. And it's that soft blue color on a white backing. And then again, you've got the border around the base of the skirt all the way around. Now, what you can actually see here, what is I love about this particular style, it is actually a little bit shorter in the front compared to the back. So the back drops a little bit more, but it's all the one length at the back there. And it just is stunning on with a pair of heels, or as I've got it now, even just to throw on with a pair of runners. Some key features you need to be aware of is, I know you love pockets, and yes, this beautiful number actually has some stunning pockets just done with the line of the design on the side here. So you can see that sort of curved pocket, absolutely functional, big enough to carry a pair of keys, that type of thing in there. And it's just, it's actually at the front here, it's a wrap. So two things, so I'm actually wearing sort of a one-piece bodysuit underneath here, but this top is actually a crossover wrap top. So what do I mean by that? You'll see that I've actually got it tied here at the back. So to give you a better understanding of that is you can see here I've actually crossed it over. So depending on your bust size, you'll be able to either show a little bit more or show a little bit less. And so for me, because I don't really have much of a bust, I can pull it over and adjust it quite tightly and have it pull over. And then I've tied it at the back, as you saw when I had it originally on. What you could do if you decided you wanted to actually show a little bit more cleavage, say, or a little bit more skin, is you don't need to tie it the way I did. You could actually just tie it here at the front. So as I said, I'm wearing a bit of a nude bodysuit underneath. So you're not seeing skin there, you're actually seeing my bodysuit underneath that. But to give you an idea, if you wanted to show a bit more skin, you could actually just tie it at the front with a bow like that. But a key feature here is that it's actually got like a little tiny peephole, and it is an elastic waist. So I'm actually in the size 8. So I would say that this size is, this style is actually quite generous. So I'm normally in a dress, probably a 10, normally a 10 in a dress, quite comfortably around the shoulders, etc. And sometimes I can be a 10 to 12 around the hips, but I'm actually sized into the 8 here. And you can see even with the 8, I've got a lot of room around the midsection. And then around the bust, if I had a wider bust, you can see I do have room there to play with the particular tie here. So as I said, I don't particularly want to be showing off my midsection. So what I have done here is instead, if I can pull off this tie, is actually crossed this over and then pulled it, because it's got that opening, pulled it quite firm and tied it around the back in a bow. Alternatively, and you might have seen this in some of the shots I have put up on Instagram, you can actually back tie it around the front. And again, if you wanted to cover that little tie hole bit, you could actually tie it to the front as so. Or you could actually tuck that away and have it hidden. So you can see there how I've hidden it, and you don't actually see that. And therefore you can just adjust as appropriate there. I absolutely adore this dress. I think you could wear it absolutely anywhere, and it's such a classic style that I don't believe it's actually going to date at all on this one. So I think you'll get a lot of comments and feedback when you actually wear this one. And, you know, most of all, what's really important to me is that fashion feels great. And, you know, whether you're a size 8 or a 16, you'll feel fabulous in this particular dress. It is so lightweight, so easy to wear, and so comfortable. And the fact that it's kind of adjustable with the elastic waist there. And because it's actually, that waist on me is actually a little bit higher because I've pulled it up there, or that tie, it's really flattering across that stomach region. So you've got plenty of room there. And so I would suggest that even breastfeeding mums, again, you'd be able to easily be able to breastfeed in a dress like this and still have that comfortable spacing at the front here postpartum there. But this is the Chelsea dress, which is available now, and it is a divine dress. So this one here is actually priced at $89.95, but again, it's that premium bamboo rayon fabric. So that's item 1 that I wanted to show you. So bear with me, I'm gonna pop on the next one, and so you can actually see that as well. Hi ladies, so now I've popped on sort of a second Iris Maxi, the label boho dress, and this is very much more a traditional boho look to it, because it's actually got that sort of V neckline with the detail over that V there, a tie at the waist, and then you've got that broadery or that border print down the base of the maxi. So I'll just give you again a bit more of a closer look here at this fabric. So the fabric here is a rayon, 100% rayon fabric, so very soft to touch on that. And so you can see there that beautiful print, which is on this soft duck blue background with this beautiful neutral color print on there, so that natural print. And so if I come a little bit closer, that same border you can actually see is all around that V here, and then you've got the 4 functional buttons and this tie waist. Now again, I have sized down in this, so I am actually in the size 8. I think I could definitely go to a 10 in there. This one's just a little bit more fitted and snug around my midsection. I think as I said, I'm traditionally a size 10 in this particular type of outfit, but I've just gone for the 8 for that bit more slimline look and not to be so loose around that bust. But I would probably be a little bit more comfortable in the 10. So if you have a look at the back, you can kind of see it's pulling a little bit on me. As I said, I'm a bit more comfortable in a 10. And so this one here does not have elastic around the waist, but there is a drawstring here. So in the 8 on me, again, traditionally a 10, sort of a 12, 10 to 12 in the pant, you can see here that I've still got a little bit of room around the sides here on the hips. So at least a scrunch sort of full. But the bust is quite tight. So I would suggest if you are bigger than sort of an A or a B cup, you would be upsizing for that. But so what you can do here is if you do go for a bigger size, you just pull that tie waist in. You can tie a little bow here. But again, we've got this beautiful flutter, literally, flutter sleeve here, which again has been cut in the most beautiful design, which is a little bit shorter at the top and then drops beautifully on the sides there, and slight A-line skirt with the bordering around the bottom. Again, I'll just show that a bit closer so you can see there as well. So again, very comfortable dress. It's a maxi length. Remembering I'm 155 centimeters, so on most will probably be more so at your ankle length, whereas mine's a bit longer than that as well. And so you can see the tag there, but the back is just simple and plain back with that drawstring, and then it just drops. But it is a stunning piece to add to your wardrobe in a classic boho style. Now, obviously going into, we're at, sort of height of summer at the moment, and you're probably thinking about, okay, how do I wear this into the autumn months? So what I've done is just grabbed a denim jacket, which again is really a staple piece that you should have in your wardrobe. And you can see there, I could be wearing this with sandals, or as it gets to the colder months, just throw on a denim jacket, put on a pair of runners, or you could do boots, and literally that will change the look of this particular outfit as well. So you could change that, the way in which you're dressing it, like that, or roll the sleeves up for a slightly different look. But this is a stunning dress, and so this one here is called the Ava. Getting my E's and my A's mixed up. So this is called the Ava, and again, 100% rayon, priced at $89.95. So I hope you love this one as much as I do.